Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, or welcome back if you've been here before. My name is Liz and this is Let's Get Lizical, where we do everything card making. And today we're making a card for my mom's birthday, which was this week, as of posting May 16th. And I decided to do her a custom playing card themed birthday card using Mama Elephant's new playing card stamp set as well as the trading card die set. The trading card die set's actually great because it is actually like life-size card size. I did grab a deck of cards just to like check against it, and they are the exact one. So if you really wanted to, you can make yourself a full deck of cards with this stamp set. It would take you a hot minute, but anyway. But today I planned this card out. I don't have the sentiment set to go with these, and I wanted to do something custom. So I came up with my own sentiment set and printed it all out on my computer and whatnot. Did up the artwork for the inside of the card where I did 2 mini cards. I just kind of made my box the 2.5 by 3.5 size that a standard card is, and then shrunk it down, I think, by 50%, and then kind of stacked them. I did use Illustrator to do this, but you could do other programs. Like, you probably do the same thing in Word. And maybe I'll do a tutorial on that one day, but for now, I just use my Illustrator because that's what I use for designing my stamp sets and doing all my thumbnails and whatnot. That's just what I'm comfortable with, and that's what I use. But anyway, so I printed out the sentiments, which is apparently where that struggle started. So for today's video, we are going to go through this card, but I also am going to explain the struggle bus that this card was. It should have been a quick and simple card. I designed this beforehand. I even did a layout of it in Illustrator just to like plan it out exactly to scale, and I still had problems with this card. And for starters, I used the wrong case of the word your, which I will be fixing after I do the voiceover for this video, which is about half an hour before it goes up, because I couldn't just sit and edit this last night, sorry. So I reprinted another one. I'll put it on top. Here I am gluing down the entire back of the matte layer, but I'm making this into an easel card, and I forgot that. So then I had to back that in white so that I could only glue the bottom half. So I did a 4 1/4 by 5.5 inch top folding card, and then scored it at 2 3/4, which is about halfway through. And now it will sit up when it's displayed. And then for the inside of the card, again, I have these 2 mini cards and then the sentiment, but I printed an extra set of that sentiment, and I will prop that up on some foam tape to use as the like stopper for the easel. So when you open the card, you kind of prop it up behind that. But here's struggle number 2, and I stamped 2 aces of hearts, which in a standard deck of cards, you don't get 2 of those. Most of the card games we do play use 2 to 3 decks of cards, but I was kind of trying to do this based on a standard deck of cards. So I didn't notice this until later or even think about it, and I was going to leave it, but it was bothering me. So I fixed this in post video, and I just reprinted those 2 cards, fussy cut them out, and then stamped them correctly with a diamond and a heart, and just glued it on top of it on the inside of the card. Gives it a little bit more dimension as well, but that was not the plan for this. And yeah, like, again, like I planned this card out. I knew exactly what I wanted to do, and I just struggled the entire way through this card. I don't know if I wasn't like just like feeling card making. I was just doing it because I needed to do it, because I'm going to see my mom this weekend, so I need to obviously give her a birthday card. I can't go without. I am the card person in the family, so and she loves my cards. So, Mom, I know you're going to watch this eventually. This was a struggle. Appreciate this more. I do love the card, and I somewhat enjoyed making it, but it was just a struggle for me yesterday. But anyway, I'm building up the inside of the card. Here I am using that foam tape. I actually bought the 1 inch wide, 1 millimeter foam tape from scrapbook.com, and this is very like comparative, I would say, to the Big Mama foam tape from Simon Says Stamp. It's not as big of a roll, but I bought 2 rolls because they were on sale, and it was a bit more affordable. And because it's 1 inch and not the 1/2 inch width, I can cut this in half and kind of double the usage out of it. So yeah, I bought some of that. So I have a couple of rolls to use. I also got the magnetic mats that fit my Cricut Cuttlebug, which is the die cutting machine you see here. They no longer make these, but the cutting plates for them are slightly smaller than other machines, and ones I have ordered or received in the past fit the larger machines. You think 1/8 of an inch would be okay? Not on this, okay? It's literally 1/8 of an inch difference, but anyway, I digress. One day I'll use those other plates on a new machine when this one breaks, but yeah. So for the cards, I wanted to do a pair of 6s because, sorry, Mom, I'm giving away your age. My mom's turning 66 this week. Well, turned 66 this week. And I cheated a little bit by using a card, like a actual playing card for stamp placement. I could have just put like 1 heart in the middle and left just the 6s at the edges, and that probably would have worked, but I wanted to make this look like a card, which is why I struggled so much, because at one point I was trying to, you know, come up with a grid, stamp them out, and it just wasn't working for me for some reason. Like, this is my 3rd attempt at this card, and because I was just like, my math was not mathing last night, and I was just, again, struggling. So I, again, done this a few times. I took a break halfway between because we needed to eat dinner, and because I was just like, I needed to step away from this card, and then that's okay. If you're struggling with anything you're doing, walk away from it for a bit. Get a new perspective, go outside, get some air, just take a breather, do another activity for a bit and come back to it, and it will help reset your mind. Because I was like not having it last night when I was making this card. It was again a struggle for me. There were so many mistakes on it, and I wanted it to be perfect, but it doesn't always work out that way. And again, I planned this card fully before I started it, and it turned out exactly how I wanted it to, which is good. But it took me an hour to get there of like film time anyway, and there was a few things I did outside, so I had cut the extra playing cards, and I redid the inside mini playing cards that I did off screen. But so it probably took me maybe an hour and 15-20 minutes to do this card, but I had again split that up because I needed a break and it was driving me nuts. But yeah, so that's okay if you make mistakes. Again, it's paper, just start over. The only problem is when you have pattern paper like the black one I used in the background, I don't have a lot of this left because it is from an old Michaels pack that I have. So if I mess that up, I didn't have enough to do it again, but if you do have the materials to start over, just start over. And again, take a breather. You can see on the 6 of diamonds, I did the diamonds on the right half of the card are too close to the other side of the card. I just left that because it didn't really matter. It was getting covered anyway by the 6 of hearts. But again, that was another one of my struggles. And here I am realizing I only added glue to the bottom half of these cards. I did not have to do that because I propped up the panel for the easel. The card didn't need to be not glued down at the top, you know. So I'll probably glue those down after as well. Jesus. But yeah, so anyway, the card reads, your cards might be a pair of 6s, but you always have aces up your sleeve. And this to me just means that, you know what, you are the age you are, but there's still more to come. So happy birthday, Mom. I hope you like this card. But that's it for today. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up, comment down below, and let me know what your thoughts are. Subscribe if you haven't already done so, because I'd love to have you here. And don't forget to not give up. So until next time, thanks guys. Bye.